When Prince Harry skipped a recent opportunity to appear on the Graham Norton Show, the internet quickly jumped to conclusions. Was it a scheduling issue? A personal choice? Or something deeper? The truth, as it turns out, was far more deliberate. He wasn't invited. Not Harry, not Meghan, neither was even considered for the guest list. And this wasn't just an oversight. It was a calculated decision, one that speaks volumes about how they're perceived, not just by the public, but by the media industry itself. Sources close to the production have confirmed that the decision wasn't about Harry's royal status or even his personal behavior. It was about what he represents now. Or rather, who he represents. Meghan Markle. Her shadow looms so large over his public appearances that many view an invitation to Harry as an indirect invitation to Meghan's influence. And let me tell you, British media isn't having it. Not anymore. Here's the thing about the Graham Norton Show. It's not just another celebrity talk show. It's light-hearted, fun, and very carefully curated to avoid controversy. The goal is simple: make people laugh, forget about the seriousness of the world for an hour, and move on. But inviting Harry? That's inviting baggage. That's inviting PR teams, conditions, and the inevitable media circus that follows them wherever they go. And nobody wants that. Not even Harry himself, it seems. Now, let's be real for a second. Harry and Meghan have built their brand on being outspoken, on telling their truth, on exposing the inner workings of the monarchy. And while that works for Netflix specials and tell-all memoirs, it doesn't exactly scream relatable celebrity guest. The Graham Norton Show thrives on authenticity, on unscripted moments, on guests who can laugh at themselves. Harry and Meghan? They're the opposite of that. Every move they make feels calculated, every word rehearsed, every appearance a carefully choreographed PR stunt. And British TV? It's just not built for that kind of energy. Producers reportedly didn't want to deal with the drama that comes with inviting Harry. And really, can you blame them? The Sussexes don't just show up. They bring their own narrative, their own agenda, and often, their own set of demands. That's not how it works in the UK media. You show up, you play the game, and you leave the ego at the door. Harry and Meghan? They've rewritten the rules, but not everyone's playing along. What's even more telling is how this decision reflects the broader sentiment within British media. It's not just the Graham Norton team steering clear of Harry and Meghan. Across the board, TV producers, charities, and even comedy panels are reportedly wary of involving them. Why? Because Meghan, in particular, has built a reputation for dominating the conversation, for making every appearance about her, and for bringing controversy wherever she goes. And while controversy might sell headlines, it doesn't sell tickets or TV ratings. Compare that to other members of the royal family. William and Kate? Regulars on British media, adored by the public, and always a safe bet for any event or show. Even Princess Anne, with her no-nonsense approach, commands respect and admiration. They show up, do the job, and leave the drama behind. Harry and Meghan? They've become the drama. And that's a problem. Let's not forget how Harry used to be perceived. He was the fun royal, the one who could laugh at himself, the one who didn't take life too seriously. People loved that about him. But now? That Harry is gone. The Harry that remains is a far cry from the cheeky prince we once knew. He's guarded, serious, and, frankly, exhausting to watch. And it's clear that Meghan's influence has played a huge role in that transformation. The Graham Norton Show made a bold move by excluding Harry and Meghan, but it's a move that speaks to a larger issue. The British media, and, by extension, the British public, has grown tired of their antics. The constant victim narrative, the endless criticisms of the monarchy, the calculated media appearances, it's all become too much. And while they may still find an audience in the US, where drama and celebrity culture reign supreme, the UK is a different story. Here, authenticity matters. Humor matters. And above all, knowing your place matters. Here's the kicker: this isn't just about Harry and Meghan. It's about what they represent. They've become a symbol of everything the British media dislikes: entitlement, hypocrisy, and an inability to take criticism. Meghan, in particular, has been accused of wanting to control every narrative, of demanding attention while simultaneously playing the victim. And Harry? He's seen as complicit in all of it, a willing participant in his wife's quest for global domination, or at least, that's how it's perceived. The decision to exclude Harry and Meghan from the Graham Norton Show is a reflection of that perception. It's a statement, loud and clear, that the British media industry isn't interested in playing by their rules. And honestly, can you blame them? The Sussexes have alienated themselves from so many circles. And for what? Headlines? Controversy? A Netflix deal? At some point, you have to wonder if it's all worth it. What's even more fascinating is how this mirrors their broader struggles within the royal family. Harry and Meghan have always positioned themselves as outsiders, as rebels, as the ones who dared to challenge the status quo. But in doing so, they've isolated themselves from the very institutions they claim to care about. And now, it seems, the same thing is happening in the media world. The Graham Norton Show is just one example, but it's a significant one. This is a show that welcomes everyone, from Hollywood A-listers to British icons. If you're not invited, it's not because you're not famous enough. It's because you're not the right fit. And Harry and Meghan? They're just not the right fit anymore. Not for British TV, not for British audiences, and maybe not even for each other. At the end of the day, this isn't just about a missed appearance on a talk show. It's about what that missed appearance represents. It's about the growing divide between Harry and Meghan and the world they once belonged to. And while they may still have their supporters, their critics are growing louder by the day. The question is, how long can they keep this up? How long can they continue to burn bridges before they find themselves completely isolated? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, the Graham Norton Show's decision to exclude Harry and Meghan is a microcosm of a much larger issue. It's not just about them. It's about what they've become. And for a country that once adored them, that's a tough pill to swallow.